Alright, so, about a month ago, I made a community post that showed an image of that somebody wrote about the Damirae stuff. And they said, like, the relationship was toxic, and, like, stuff about BB Ray and stuff. And here's the community post. Yeah. I basically explained in the post is that Damirae and BB Ray can coexist, but people will just not allow it. So, yeah. Future Jacob, I'm gonna let Future Jacob take this away, and he'll give his thoughts on it. But yeah, I basically explained that, like, they can coexist, but you guys are picking sides. So yeah, I decided. So yeah, welcome to the Damirae series part 6. The next part will be the finale and the sum up of everything. So yeah, Future Jacob, take it away. Thank you, Past Jacob, for that brilliant explanation. But yeah, I made this community post of, basically, it said that, how do I explain it? They basically said, like, the Damirae stuff was toxic and, like, it shouldn't have happened and all that. But I'm going to let Past Jacob again read what it said in the community post. Alright, so here's the community post. I basically said, dang, people, this is what we on. I don't disagree, but dang, never interact again. It's like you would be in your feelings too if I said that Raven and Beast Boy should never see each other again. My point has been made. Both BB Ray and Damirae are the same. Both communities want the same thing. And I don't know how to get it through people's thick skull. But BB Ray and Damirae are from two separate universes. Just because Raven and Beast Boy were in the first doesn't mean that Beast Boy has to be in love with her, be her love interest for every universe. And neither does Damien. People, this is not a war. There are two sides. If you're on BB Ray, then that's fine. Same with Damirae. They can coexist, but you guys are picking sides and don't understand that these things are from different universes. And this is basically what they said. Damirae shippers are so toxic. I hope Damien and Raven never interact with each other again. Raven and Damien have no business being together in the first place. Raven is too old for him. De-aging Raven takes away from her character and her legacy. So yeah, that's basically what the community post said. I basically said that you guys would be in your feelings too if somebody said that Raven and Beast Boy shouldn't interact with each other ever again. You would be in your feelings too. And also, of course, there's going to be toxicity within these things. There's toxicity within the Tom Daya stuff. There's toxicity in some of the stuff I've covered. Even the Wonder Bat stuff. The thing with the 3 wars with Batman's 3 love interests. Talia, Catwoman, Wonder Woman. You know, that is bound to happen. There's not going to be a ship where there is no toxicity. But basically what I was trying to say is that these two ships can coexist. But you guys just gotta interact like both cannot coexist. One of them has to be destroyed and all that. Let me get this straight. BB Ray is mainly in the comics and in Teen Titans Go. Mainly in the comics and Teen Titans Go. I don't think I've ever seen like a movie or like. The only thing I know is that BB Ray is in Teen Titans Go, and that's like literally the only animation where they're together. But Damirae, and this is credible. This is credible. This is credible. I'm gonna show you a picture right here. Bang. That shows that they are canon within the DCAMU. So they're not just like a fake ship, you know. They're canon. They are canon. They call it HET, but I don't really know what to make of that. But yeah, this is canon. This is canon. This ship didn't just come out of nowhere. They de-aged Raven. he even said in the thing that they de-age Raven and it discontinues from her legacy and all that. That doesn't de-age from her legacy at all. What does de-aging a character have to do with adding on to their legacy? Raven is solidified within the DC universe. The DC universe. Like, within animation, movie, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. She is already solidified. It doesn't need to be like, oh, she was 14. Right? Yeah. She was 14 when her and Damien first met. I have the information down because I'm using it for the finale part that will be coming after this video. I literally wrote down their age as the 3 movies went on. By the time Apocalypse War comes, they are both 18. They are both there's a 1-year age gap. You said that Raven is too old for Damien. Maybe in Azarathian time. Like, in Azarathian time, she's like 2 billion years old, I guess. I don't know. But that makes no sense. This guy is defining his entire argument. Saying that we're toxic, but you're literally being toxic. So what does that do for you? Like, there is one TikTok creator that I don't mind them at all. I don't mind them. But this is the toxicity they're talking about. This lad named like Rachel Roth Wayne, whatever. I don't know. I don't remember your name, brother. I don't have any beef towards her. I know she does make some odd comments on some posts about kind of. There's another TikTok creator that has beef with her. Well, 2 creators. I'm not going to get into that. I was originally going to make a video about that, but I didn't want to get into the business of that. All I know is that 2 creators have blocked. All the creators have blocked one another. Well, not all of them. The 2 that are forwarding this conversation about this lady who apparently is toxic, they both have blocked her. So, but when it comes to I know this ain't my business because this ain't my beef. But business and beef go together. And when it comes across my table, you see this table right here. When it comes across that table, then it becomes my business. So basically what I was trying to explain there was that, that, like, of course the beef was not my business, but when it comes across my table, it does become my business. And that's mainly one of the reasons why that I didn't release the video, because I didn't want to just, feed into the beef, even though it's not my beef. So that's why I never released the video, but I feel like this video is a little bit more adequate because it's not directly talking about that, even though I do throw it into the spotlight a little bit in this video, so yeah, just be aware of that. But this is the depiction of the toxicity within the Damirae community, which, of course, there is going to be that, but this lady needs to stay neutral. Like, of course, you can pick sides. I'm not saying you can't, but at least have some sort of respect for the other thing, since DC has put their blood, sweat, and tears into this stuff. Even though I know that Damirae was a bit of a last-minute project thing, but their chemistry builded throughout the movies. Their chemistry builded. Teen Titans to Judas Contract, Teen Titans versus Justice League to Judas Contract, that's 1 year. So, Raven is 15. Raven is 15. I don't know how old Damien is, because it doesn't really specify. But all you need to know is that before Apocalypse War, they were they were 15 and 16 or 16 and 17, whatever. But and then after they were 17 and 18. So yeah. But yeah, like, I don't really understand, like, why this is a thing, because you call you call the Damirae shippers toxic, but when you guys are literally the exact same thing, and you literally just show toxicity in your message before you said it. You said they should never see each other again, which, that, to be honest, it might be true. It might be true. We might not ever see them again. But if we do, then you can't be mad about it, you know? Because, to be honest, DC, they know these are in separate universes, but with how it was and how it will be in the Tomorrowverse, I believe that they should continue on with this, because let's be honest here, if they can bring BB Ray back within, the Titan series, then what's the problem with continuing this? You know what I mean? Even though it would be good to see their the BB Ray relationship within more animation, but the thing is that BB Ray is beyond its years. You know what I mean? BB Ray is beyond its years. I'm not saying it can't continue, but we gotta both understand is that BB Ray is beyond its years. When did Teen Titans Go release? Past Jacob, show them. Alrighty, so Teen Titans Go premiered on the Cartoon Network on April 23rd, 2013. So April 2013, and that was, like, I think, like, 10 years ago, I think. So, yeah. Alright, so it premiered in April 2013. That's, like, 9 years ago, and we literally just got the pinnacle of the ship in 2020. That's only been 2 years, but when BB Ray has been having the longest run out of everything. So if you can bring back BB Ray like 9 years later in the form of a TV show that is live action, why not bring back this one? You know what I mean? Because the DC AMU is still going on in the Tomorrowverse. We are still in the DC AMU, no matter what. It's still the DC AMU, because it's going to be consisting of animation. But, like, of course there's going to be things, but that's up to DC. And also with us getting a live action Damian Wayne, which I wish it would be in something else than live action movies, but that is still good, because Damian is one of the new Robins. He is the new Robin. So what about we gave Raven, we gave Beast Boy, we gave Dick Grayson, we gave Starfire their live action shine. What about Damian? Give Damian his live action shine. So yeah, I don't really understand. You're kind of defusing your entire argument with this. You just cold clocked yourself with this argument. Don't say we're toxic, but when you were just showing toxicity right before. But yeah, as I said with the beef with these 3 TikTok creators, I don't really know about it. I dug up information about it for a video, but but that's not my business. So I'm not gonna make a video on it, but I think it would be great to mention it, because the Rachel Roth Wayne gal, she seems to have such a beef with Beast Boy. I don't know why. I will admit, Beast Boy can be annoying sometimes. I will admit, but that's part of his character, so. And also, Beast Boy is terrible at flirting. I'm gonna be honest with you, he's terrible at flirting. In the animation, anyway. In the animation, he is terrible at flirting. I will not deny that. But yeah, this has got to stop, guys. Come on. These two can coexist, but they're not going to be able to coexist if you guys are just going to fight over who's better. None of them are better. Both of them want the same thing. We both want the same thing. I don't cover BB Ray because so many people have already done that. And so many people have covered Damirae. But I want to add to the algorithm. Revive this ship because it died when Apocalypse War ended. It died. I want to revive this since DC is doing nothing to revive it. They did actually mention it within the hero thing, like which one was your favorite ship. Of course, mine was Damirae, because I explained this in my Is Damian Wayne going to be good for the Titans? I explained it in that Beast Boy doesn't understand Raven like Damian does. Beast Boy doesn't understand her like Beast Boy doesn't understand her like Damian does. So I think I made a pretty good argument there with that. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, I made that argument because I knew that what I said was facts. In some continuities, these two are great for each other. These two are absolutely despicable for each other. And the DCAMU was a perfect example of that. So my main question is to DC. What are you doing? Well, what are we doing here? You revived BB Ray out the grave many years later, you know. You revived BB Ray out the dirt many years later, you know. But I want to bring some life to the Damirae ship because I believe it can get more traction. Because there's fan art of these people that can give people content to make. But I don't care if you like another ship. I'm not, oh, just because you like it doesn't mean I gotta cover it. You know what I mean? So, like, my main question is to DC, what are you doing? It's not fair if you bring BB Ray back, but you can't seem to bother to bring Damien Ray back, which it might just be favoritism. I don't know. But I'm gonna stop that argument. But yeah, don't make checks you can't cash, because I just debunked your check. That was nothing. I make a pretty good argument here that these two can coexist. They can. These two ships can coexist. But you guys will just not allow them to. And most of the people believe that, like, oh, I thought he was with Beast Boy, or, oh, I thought Robin was with Starfire, or all this, all that, blah, blah, blah. You know, like, the Damian Wayne to Dick Grayson, those are completely different. Beast Boy to Raven, that's completely different universes. Damirae is in the DCAMU. BB Ray is mainly in the comics and also in the Teen Titans Go series and the Titans series. I think I forgot to include that as well, but yeah. But yeah, I fixed that mistake, but yeah. But yeah. Don't make an argument you can't back up, because there's toxicity within both sides. So you cannot say that the Damirae stuff is toxic and then you get your feelings hurt when then you get your feelings hurt when people say that you're toxic, but when in reality that we both are. So, yeah. But yeah, that's my confusion on it. And the personality, I'm gonna stick up for something that I know is this is the stupidest argument. I hope you understand that this is a stupid argument of the highest order. So don't make a check that you can't cash unless you have solid evidence. So like, because there were so many creators and stuff, like people that go into somebody's comment section and say like, oh no, it can only be Beast Boy, it can only you know that like shut up. It can't only be Beast Boy. Eventually you're going to get tired of it. And also DC is taking new routes. Because like the interview that they had about Justice League Dark Apocalypse War tells me everything I need to know. If you pass Jacob, show them a clip of the directors talking about Damirae.
One the fans have been clamoring for, Raven and Damian. You talk about putting a button on that one?
That kind of, again, that was one of those surprises I talked about where we didn't know, when we brought Damian in to Son of Batman, he was only 10 years old, so we had no thought of getting him together with a female or anyone. It was a father-son story. I mean, his arc was a father-son journey until we spun off the Teen Titans movies, and then we had Raven. By that point, he's a little older. But putting him with Raven, it was just, we saw their scenes together, again, after we had made the movie, because we didn't know when we were making it that there was going to be that kind of tension with them. But then the minute we saw it played out on the board and the animation was done, when the film was done, we were like, oh, we need to lean into that as much as we can. We got to with Judas Contract, and then, of course, this movie is kind of the payoff.
Alright, so that's execution. That's exhibit A of what I'm talking about. He said himself that they saw potential. They saw potential with that. They saw it in animation and in post-production. Well, yeah, post-production. And they said, okay, let's lean on into that. Let's lean on into that. 3 movies, bang, you have chemistry right there. So yeah, that debunks that proves this entire argument that there is nothing undeserving about this ship. That you said in your thing that like they shouldn't even be together, but literally there is maybe about 400 to about a good couple of thousand people that could possibly disagree with you within just the internet. From basing it off to Twitter, to Instagram, to YouTube, to TikTok. TikTok is the widest variety of the content I've seen. That's where I get most of the clips for my videos from. You know what I mean? So yeah, you can't say that this is undeserving when you can't say like they're not meant to be together. But when the chemistry that they have and the thousands of people that support them would disagree rarely much. If you watched all throughout from Justice League versus Teen Titans to Judas Contract to Dark Apocalypse War, you would understand why these two are together. And then go back to Son of Batman and go through the movies with Damian. And you will exactly see why these two were perfect. I don't even have to show you clips. I'm not going to make an entire doc of why that's together. I'm not going to make a presentation slideshow. Go for yourself. Go and look at it. Or if you don't have HBO Max, go on YouTube. Look up clips. There is so much clips online that you can do by just a press of the button. Alright, let me just clear some things up. It may sound like I'm defending them here, but I am kind of defending them since I do want to stand my ground and where I stand. But this is me being as neutral as I possibly can. As you can see, I had been giving BB Ray their props the entire time, with saying how like DC brought them back in the Titans show and all that. I don't want to make this sound like I'm being toxic myself. I'm trying to stay neutral within this situation. I don't want it to come across as me being toxic to the BB Ray fans. I'm just proving a point of that both sides are deserving, and there's no like thing that there is no undeserving between them, and they're both the same. So yeah, bye. But yeah, mate. I'm sorry I went so much into this. I just got too into it. But yeah, don't make checks that you can't cash. Because I just made my entire argument with just one video clip. That is from the directors themselves. That's from the creative team that made Dark Apocalypse War. That is from them themselves. That's not paid. That's not like just some random interview. That is from them themselves. So I just debunked your entire argument with just that one clip. But yeah. See you guys next time. Peace. Next part will be the finale. Bye. Also, if you're wondering what that TikTok beef is all about, here's a little video I put up with some of the comments that lady has made and some of the things that has been said to people in her comment section. So yeah, here. Also, one more thing, this is what I was talking about, toxicity within this ship, which there's always going to be. So yeah. Enjoy this like little 1-minute video I put together. Alright, I might be recording this a bit late at night. Um, and the final payoff is that be neutral to both sides of the story. Don't go talking crap about one ship. At least you can have your personal opinions on the ship, but don't go out there saying this stuff, even though, like, if we said the same thing, then we would be the bad guy. So, like, I'm kind of defending them in this video because like, there's many people, like, in the world that would entirely disagree, and also, I back up my statement with facts. I don't just shy away from it. I back up my statement with facts. Taking clips from the directors themselves, to taking clips from social media, to taking clips from everything and everyone. Going with the people that have experienced the type of toxicity within the Damirae community. Like, of course, like, that's always going to be the thing. Because, like, there's never not going to be toxicity within a group or a community. There's always going to be that small bit, but DC have said themselves that they want to make this ship canon for the, like, DC animated movies, which makes perfect sense because in animation this looks better than it would in live action. But yeah, payoff is don't talk crap about a ship unless you have, because, like, I have the utmost respect for BB Ray. I have the utmost respect for it. It started it off. It was one of Raven's first love interests. But in this continuity within the DC AMU, Garfield is a lot younger than Raven in this continuity, so it wouldn't make sense for that. And I don't think they want to pay that off and, like, make him older, because BB Ray is already kind of happening, because we are going to be getting season 4 part 2 sometime this year. I don't know when, but in the Titans. So BB Ray is still growing strong, but for Damirae, we haven't heard a thing. Even though it's supposed to be canon, it's actually labeled HET, but I don't really know what that means. But yeah, payoff is don't make a check that you can't cash, because I literally just debunked an entire argument based off one video clip. And that, like, little slideshow presentation at the end, that just pays it off, and showing Exhibit B evidence of the toxicity going on within the Damirae community. It's sad to see. It's honestly sad to see. But man, but yeah, the blow off is don't make a check that you can't cash, because with this video I stated facts. I didn't state lies, I stated facts. Because I haven't been in touch with the 3 creators, because as you guys saw in the, like, little unreleased clip I shown of the video that I never posted about the, TikTok beef, I said in the thing that this beef is not my business. But when it comes across my table, it becomes my business. And I stand by that, because when you bring it across my table and I see it and I look into it, then I have some right to address it and kind of debunk it. I haven't gotten in touch with any of the creators on the beef. I'm not going to touch any in the beef. I was just throwing it out there as an example within the toxicity within the Damirae community. But yeah, see you guys next time. Peace. And also with, like, the TikTok beef thing, trust me, I'm not trying to drag myself into that beef. That's not my beef. I'm just using it as an example point. I'm using it as a point. This is one of the main reasons why I didn't release the video, because I don't want to drag myself into the beef. So now I'm dealing with this, and now I'm, getting this. I'm just using it as a plot point and an exhibit, and a bit of proof. That's, like, that proves the toxicity. Like, I can prove that with my own 2 eyes. I could prove that. But I can literally see the toxicity within BB Ray as well. So both sides make a solid point. That's it. I was using the TikTok beef as an example and a plot point to basically get my point across. Because when I made this video, I wanted it to come with facts. I wanted to come with true statements, the canon stuff that's true, the beef stuff that's true, Damirae being toxic, that's completely true, BB Ray being toxic, that's completely true. But yeah, it's a lot better when you come with facts and evidence.